his son-in-law.
Let me ask you about another topic. 3 days of testimony from President Trump's former personal attorney, Michael Cohen. And you had a pretty colorful quote that you gave to the Washington Post. You said, Cohen set a very rich table. We're now looking at a 10-course meal. So what's on the menu? Who's on your wish list? Who do you need to talk to? And what more do you want to know from Michael Cohen?
Yeah, I think if you look at the entirety of not only the testimony of Mr. Cohen, but the Q&A for 8 hours, I think it really was a pretty rich table. It's everything from hush payments and the president actually writing a check with his own signature and trying to conceal it under the guise of a retainer that didn't exist, to various activities at Trump Tower, to other attempts by Mr. Trump to conceal activity.
So do you believe President Trump broke the law?
Oh, yeah. I think that President Trump, frankly, headed up what can only be described as a criminal enterprise. And that's not just me saying it, right? That's the Southern District of New York. That's the Attorney General of New York. And I think it's probably also going to be the special prosecutor. Whether it's Trump University, Trump Foundation, or the activities of his campaign, this was a criminal enterprise.
So many Democrats speak as you do. They think the president did something criminal, but they're hesitant to follow impeachment. How do you reconcile that growing belief that criminal activity took place and a hesitation, even reluctance to consider impeachment?
Well, I think what you're describing as hesitation and reluctance, I'd rather describe as trying to be methodical and building a case here if a case is to be had. We can't ignore criminal activity. But remember, this is the first public hearing, the first. It has to be a process. When we look back at Watergate, that was almost a 2-year process, and it worked. It persuaded the American people that the person they'd put faith in didn't deserve it.
In my last